The video out last week, so I don't know if I'm going to double it up this week or not, and this video is actually going to be late because I didn't film on Friday like I was supposed to. So yeah, but today I'm going to show you kind of what's left in the garden, and it's 64 degrees, I think the last time I checked, and so most of the plants are loving it. The spring plants that kind of came over aren't really loving it, but yeah, you'll see. So we're gonna kind of just start off with these tomato plants. This is my only one that's really standing still. Something came through, see if I can step over here. Something came through and like ate the whole tops of my plants. So, of this one, and so it has like a few suckers. I don't know if you can see through the weeds, but like there's a sucker right here, and so I'm just gonna leave it. I don't think it's gonna make it through to fall because it's about to like drop, I think, but we will see. And this is my new addition. I don't know if there's anything that's moved in yet. I don't see anything. Yeah, I don't see anything, but hopefully somebody will move in there. This is my one squash plant that made it through weeds and vines and all that fun stuff to live, so it's still there. Over here we have, let's sit back up the tomatillo. I don't know if it's gonna sit up. No, it doesn't want to sit up. Okay, that's fine. So over here we have everything for fall basically in these two beds. So we're gonna start it right here. That looks like grass or an onion. Let's see if y'all can get y'all to see it. But this is my cabbage. I think it's really cute. I have a lot of these radishes that I'm guessing they basically just spread all over the bed. You can see like random little spurts. I'm thinking when it rained, it basically washed all the seeds everywhere, so they're kind of everywhere. Right here we have, these are radishes that are a little bit bigger, and so are all these. Well, that's not, I don't know what that is. I haven't really thinned them out yet. Here is a broccoli. It's right beside a cabbage because I messed up on my square foot gardening plan. I accidentally planted radishes right here, and these basically were supposed to be switched. Radishes are supposed to be right here, and broccoli was supposed to be over here. And this is also broccoli. Let's see if I can get close in. It was supposed to be broccoli right here and right there, but yeah. And so they have broccoli right there and broccoli right there. Cabbage right there. These are supposed to be spinach. Not too sure. It looks like radish and spinach and a whole bunch of stuff. I was supposed to have spinach over there, and it might be growing right there, but that looks like grass. That's supposed to be dinosaur kale, and I'm supposed to have more kale over there, but it hasn't come up yet, so I don't know if I should reseed or not. I'm also supposed to have Swiss chard along here, and it isn't growing. I don't know if it's just the leaves keep covering it up and it dies before I see it. Oh no, look, there's one right there. Hold on. See if I can get y'all in close enough. Okay, so we do have one. That's it. And I don't even know what this is. It might be a vine. I was thinking that it was a lima bean plant because that's what I planted right there, but yeah. Okay, so right here is a whole lot of collards. I planted some initially and they didn't come up, so I planted more and they didn't come up, so I planted more and they came up all together. So all these are collards. I don't know if I should thin them out. This is a zinnia that was supposed to be over here, and as you can see by that one, they kind of washed down. So we have a few little bitty zinnia plants coming up. And don't hold me to it, but I think this is cauliflower, and I think this is also. Not 100%. Random little seed coming up over there. I don't know. So we're going to go around here and I'm going to show y'all my little bitty flower that's come up. But first I'll show y'all my okra. It's literally dead all the way down, except for one leaf. So I'm waiting for this to dry a little bit and then I'm going to cut it. The red okra's doing okay, I guess. It does have a little bitty one right there, and it looks like a new flower's coming in, but I don't think it's going to make it much further. Okay, so here we have where I've planted onions. I don't know if onions are actually coming up. Chickens are fighting. These have come up, but I don't think they're onions. I think onions come up in like a sprig, like a grass or like a green onion, but I'm not 100%. So we'll just wait and see. This is a cabbage, and so is that. Like I said, I messed up on my square foot gardening. These were actually supposed to be cauliflowers, and then broccolis were supposed to be over there, and there was supposed to be another cabbage, but everything kind of got mixed up. So we're just kind of going on what I think at this point. But here we have a little bitty zinnia. Let's see if I can get it to focus. I was really excited to come out and see these starting to form a head. I planted these actually in May, so in spring, and they're just now forming heads. I don't know what I did, if they didn't get enough water or whatever, but yeah. So onto the little peas. So I have little bitty peas forming. Oh, if I can find my finger. Okay, right there, all the way down. So they look like they're about to start attaching to the little trellis right here. Hopefully they will. I had a few that were like right there that died because they didn't attach in time, but we will see. And I think that's all the plants for these two beds. I mean, the peppers are doing okay. I have a lemon cucumber that's not doing anything but growing green. So I do have plans to plant radish right there, black Spanish radish, and more onions over there, but haven't had the time yet. So I did forget to show y'all a few things over here. My holy basil, I don't know if it's showing on camera, it's forming a little seed head. These two look okay. I just basically left them because they're going to die when the frost comes anyways. So I figured they could live out the rest of their lives right there. Like I said, the peppers are right there. I did cut the one bell pepper off there and the pimento pepper off there. And I think probably one of the most exciting things that has happened is this little guy right here. I also planted this in May, and it's just now starting to do something. So I was really excited to see it. I don't know if it's going to fill out or not. I doubt it has time to fill out since the frost is kind of coming quickly, but we'll see. And it's been laying down all spring. That's probably why it hasn't done anything. And last thing over here is this little thing. I basically took suckers from my tomato plants and put them in this one pot, and I have one growing up there. I have one that's fallen down that's actually forming little bitty tomatoes. There's one right there. There's only 3 I see in there. There might be another. No, there's only 3. So, yeah. These are the last tomato plants. I think they're all cherries, to be exact. Pretty sure they're all cherries. This says it's a paste, but I didn't have any, no, I had paste tomatoes. This one was supposed to be aroma, and it's obviously not aroma. So, yeah. Last tomatoes, I'm enjoying them. I kind of forgot about them there for a little while and looked over, and they're forming flowers and tomatoes. So, figured I'd show them in a video. And I have potatoes. I don't know if they're going to make it past spring. These are supposed to be carrots, but they haven't grown any. So, looks like I have 2 empty buckets and potatoes. I'll take y'all down here to all of the pumpkins. There's 3 different ones. I don't think they're going to make it very much longer either, but we'll see. And I have a few more things over there. Here's the strawberries. They're still throwing out runners, which, as long as they spread, I'm okay with that. Nasturtium, always beautiful. And carrots. All the carrots are in one spot. I planted them from there back, and they all are right there now. So, and the last thing over here is green beans. They have a few pods. I'm probably not going to do anything with these until they die back and I just pull up all the plants. Had to sit down for a minute. Little random chickens. She's scared of everything, so she runs around screaming even when there's nobody chasing her. Literally. She runs around thinking everybody's going to chase her, and nobody wants her. I am 99% sure the rest of the chickens think she's crazy. Because she literally just runs around. Let's see. Thinking that everybody's chasing her, when there's absolutely no one chasing her. She is constantly looking for a way to get out. And Carrie Bell's always screaming. But anyways, yeah, she's constantly looking for a way out. I don't know. I thought about rehoming her, but I mean, she lives a pretty good life here. So, I think I can live with her being a little skittish and trying to get out every time. And with 5 hens, she is the smallest. I mean, like, those are my 2 smallest right there. So she is the smallest. No one's chasing you. Oh, she's afraid of everything. I'm pretty sure she's afraid of her own shadow. Okay, on to the garden tour. Let's see if I can separate. They're not going to separate. Okay, there we go. Pineapple sage is doing good. Tomatoes. They're just green. They are forming, I saw somewhere. Oh, there they are. They are forming little flower heads, but we'll see. I don't think they're going to make it very much longer either. And I do have a little sage over here, just a regular. And he's doing pretty good. Don't even know what that is. Don't know what that is. I think that is, what is it? What's that stuff you put in sauce that tastes like soap? Cilantro. That's what I think it is. Okay, I'm going to take y'all to the front yard. Y'all can say bye to all the chickens. I'm going to go to the front yard and show y'all what's in there, and then this video will be done. And we're not in the front yard yet, but I do have a few broccoli left, 1 cauliflower, and a bunch of cabbage. They'll be planted throughout the garden, just real quick. I'm going to clean this up, and I might plant some right there. I might plant some in the old tomato buckets, but I think as for the bed, it's pretty full. So I don't think any are going to go here, but we'll see. We'll see if anything dies. And we do have some mums growing in these weeds. I'm going to have to rake all this back so that we can actually see them, but I'll do that probably tomorrow, maybe? I don't know. Y'all probably can't see him, but that's our little neighborhood, or that's my neighborhood cat. He lives somewhere behind us, but I've named him Jasper. He's just giving himself a bath in the grass. And here we have the lima beans. There's a few beans on them. It's kind of loud up here. Lettuces. More lettuces. More lettuces. These are beets, and these are turnips. And then we have a few carrots that lived. And that's it. That is my whole garden. And I can't forget my other forgotten tomato plant and basil. And Mom's. So, yeah, thank y'all for watching. I will see y'all hopefully sometime this week. And I'm going to do my Emma Gardner seed haul. I gotta deadhead this.